Hey guys, Ruthless here, and I'd like to go over some of my main key points of what I want to do with this channel and get you guys to know a little bit about me. My plans for this channel is to do nothing but PvP, maybe a little bit of PvE, a little bit sometimes, um, but mostly I'm going to be focusing on PvP skills and talents, and also macros and abilities and how to use them and why you should pick them. Um, so far for the Demon Hunter, I'm liking the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter is friggin' amazing. I just finished my class campaign where I got these sweet weapons. I love the weapons, and it wasn't that bad, but I do recommend that anybody that does start their character get those quests done so they can get their upgraded weapons. Um, so some of the skills that I run a Hovek uh, spec for DPS, and some of the talents that I've picked are strictly for damage. So the reason why I took Fell Mastery was because it increases your damage by 50% and grants 25 Fury. Fury is a must-have for opening fights and whatnot. To make sure that you don't run out of Fury when you are in fights. So that is a very great talent to pick out of Chaos and Cleave. Blind Fury increases the duration of Eye Beam by 50%. Not really needed. I would really definitely pick the Fury over the other skills here for the additional damage. Um, Another one is Demon's Blades. The reason why you go with Demon's Blades, I know that some people might prefer to use their Demon's Bite instead of having it auto attack, but it increases your auto attack by 75% and deals additional shadow damage, and it generates Fury for you as it replaces Demon's Bite. Prepared reduces the cooldown of Vengeful Retreat by 10 seconds and generates 40 Fury over 5 seconds if you damage at least one of the enemies with Retreat. Not really useful in my eyes, as it does not really do much for us. It does generate a little bit of Fury, but not as much as you'd like. The cooldown on the Fury is pretty crappy. Chaos Strike has a chance to spawn a Lesser Soul Fragment. I would recommend this skill to people that are leveling, as it does heal you. So it does spawn Soul Fragments that do grant you 30 Fury, and does spawn a Lesser Soul Fragment that does heal you a little bit. So very great for leveling your character for the first time. Bloodlet is awesome. It Throw Glaive causes target to bleed for 200% of the damage inflicted over 10 seconds. If this effect is reapplied, any remaining damage will be added to the Bloodlet. So I highly recommend this to anybody, as it does increase your damage a lot. You want to make sure that those Throw Glaives are on cooldown all the time in between your rotation. I wouldn't go with First Blood, as it reduces Fury cost of Blade Dance by 20. It's not really needed. Bloodlet does give you a lot more damage than First Blood, thus making it the best decision to pick throughout your talent tree. Fellblade is not really needed, as Demon Bite. I mean, you could use it if you want, but I do recommend Bloodlet, as it does give you the max output of DPS. For those people that like to use, Demon's Bite by itself, I would recommend maybe going with that, as you can generate your own Fury. But if you do learn how to use Bloodlet and let it generate Fury for you, it is a bigger increase on damage. I went with Soul Rending because it does increase 100% leech while Metamorphosis is active. So I would definitely recommend that for anybody leveling also, and while you're in Mythics or Heroics, as when you do pop it, you aren't taking that much damage. You will take some damage if you're not attacking, but when you're attacking, you're pretty solid on the life. The rest of these, I don't feel that they really do anything. I mean, you automatically trigger blur when you fall below 35% health. This effect can occur every 30 seconds. I believe this skill would be useful in PvP, but for the leech, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between these two, as this one gives you mitigation below 35% and can occur every 30 seconds. Slip into the nether increases movement speed by 100%, becoming immune to damage, but unable to attack. I could see this good in flag running PvP, but other than that, I wouldn't use it myself. So, I mean, the two skills that you can pick in between is if you like to pop your, you're in a big group and you pop your metamorphosis, the chances of getting knocked down would be pretty slim, especially when you have a healer. You could probably go with Desperate Instincts. But for now, I'm going to be sitting on Soul Rending. Nemesis, the better out of the two, as it increases the damage you inflict to the target by 20% for 1 minute. When the target is slain, you will inflict 20% additional damage against all creatures types. This is the awesome sauce for Demon Hunters, as it does increase your damage nonetheless to anything. And plus, if you do kill the same target and you move on to the next one, your damage is increased another 20% on the humanoid or dragon, etc. of what you have just killed. Master of Glaives, I took that because I like to throw the glaives and snare, and it does snare all enemies for 50%. This is great in PvP too, because it slows your targets and makes it so they can't run away from you. Removes all fury cost to Chaos Nova, not really needed. Invoke Metamorphosis also resets cooldowns of I-Beams, Chaos Nova, and Blur. I can see this being really good in PvP, so it's a toss-up between Demons Reborn and Master of the Glaives, but I do like the additional snare, which is amazing in PvP. Chaos Blades increases all damage done by 25% based on Mastery. Need I say more? While active, your auto attacks deal 200% more damage. So you stack Chaos Blades with Nemesis, and you're dealing a bunch of damage, like insane amount of damage. Fell Barrage is more for, I would say, bigger groups, dealing damage in instances, but we do have our I-Beam, so I don't feel that is really needed in PvP or PvE. Demonic I-Beam causes you to enter demon form for 5 seconds after finishes dealing damage. I wouldn't really recommend this, as it doesn't really suit us or benefit us in any way. So I wouldn't go that. But yeah, I mean, this is my first video. I have a lot more to come. I plan on bringing you guys PvP content and a little bit more experience and knowledge of the class itself. This is what I have gathered so far. I have done a little bit of research into the class and watched other people play and felt that this was the best way to go. There's my phone ringing. Rings all day. So, I guess play what you want to play. Pick the skills you want to pick. Make sure you get your class campaign done. And you can carry on from there. But my name's Sean, by the way, and yeah, I hope to bring you guys more videos and hope to make something of this. I do stream. If you go to twitch.com, Twitch stream, the streaming website, so it's twitch.com/virtual1670. I do stream once in a while. I hope to stream a lot more than what I really am right now. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll bring you some more awesome content. Thanks, guys. See you later.